random and big jobs. I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the New York Jets. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
What are you talking about, dog? You talking about my jumper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to you.
That's right, man. Check 43.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
From the 25 on second down, Darnold. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Well, I moved some stuff around. My bag is with my lock.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell.
Dang. I missed my
Looking
time.
outside, and he's got a man. That's Bell. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Yeah, he was green out there.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them.
I don't know,
Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance. Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
But my technique was hard bit on goal.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. They'll run it with Bell. Bobby McCain here, the one who brings him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
2nd and 5 now. Darnold, he's going to look deep. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, shit, this is what happened.
What are you?
What quarter y'all in?
This is Kenyon Drake, the fourth-year man from Alabama. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
How many minutes is it?
It was Jonathan Bostic there on the stop.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Play action now. Fitzpatrick. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. On third down, Drake. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? It might add a touch a little bit.
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? It's certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Returnable for Grant. 12 yards on the return that time, and it'll be Dolphin football.
That should have get that.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves.
Yeah,
you know what it's like at the start of
yeah.
a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy. Oh, you understand the same way, just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
What is
Now
it?
they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first time. I'm trying to do better here.
Yeah.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Mike 9. Regular. Just like that. Mike 9. Hey, we don't get to 9. Mike over there. Watch the curl.
On 3rd and 1, here's Fitzpatrick. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. And a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. There he goes, left side. And he
Let's go, baby. Ran that picture back, Miami. Be out here.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here?
You don't see it happen
very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a
shit.
alone back-to-back weeks, tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Man, yo, if I would have did this lineup with my defense
fielded in the end zone.
Season, bro, this shit would be wrong.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Bell, of course, 3-time 1,000-yard rusher. Sat out 2018, but you look back to 2017, a tick under 1,300 yards and almost 700 more receiving. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Damn.
Yeah, I got all this. I got a hella shooting badges with my damn. With my damn sharpshooter.
7-7 our score after 1. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they are looking at a second down and 6 coming up.
And I get Hall of Fame diamond with the nigga too.
Oh yeah.
I'll get Hall of Fame diamond.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
How many defensive badges they give him?
9, and I was gonna put all that shit locked down.
Darnold down to throw. He's gonna air one out for Anderson. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 44 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Open man left side. That's the tight end, Herndon. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Darnold from the gun. Darnold,
he fumbled.
This is picked up by
time to run with Donald.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a two-hand monster.
And we looked at each other, two-hand. Oh, I get it. Two-hand monster. Both hands on the football. Taking care of it. Putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A give running right, Drake. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. On play action, Fitzpatrick.
Can I get a pass interference, shorty?
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, that little chance.
Oh, this one on the kick. I should have hit my damn kick.
Crowder now to return. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Airing one out for Crowder. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So far they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now sometimes if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
At the 2-yard line.
New Mike 50.
Mike 20. Come.
In your face. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. I'm here all day. 52's the Mike.
Out of his end zone, Fitzpatrick. Over the middle to Smith. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 35. They took a real chance there, throwing deep from their own end zone.
Yeah, just think about it this way. If you take that shot, which they just did, you're giving those pass rushers an extra chance to get you. Your escape hatch behind you is gone because the end line is there. Yet at the same time, they took the gamble, and boy, did it pay off.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Fitzpatrick. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Yeah, that's late.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. In on the stop, the Pro Bowl strong safety, Jamal Adams. On 2nd down now, it's Drake, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Hey, we got to seal. We got to seal.
Hey, Haywood.
Fitzpatrick on first down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Now a second down
hold
throw
on
for
to the
the
ball,
end zone, but
fellas.
it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. He was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked off by David Amerson. Parker, the intended target. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning it into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
Letting one go deep for a noon one.
Give me that shit back, boy.
Here in this half, it's
Give me that shit back, boy. Give me my
picked off by
interception back,
Rashawn
boy.
Jones. And they get the football.
need
They'll
that.
set up shop at their own 49-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. The catches like that, that's what the Dolphins envisioned when they took Gesicki high in the second round a season ago. He did have 22 catches as a rookie, but did not find the end zone. Certainly feels more comfortable wearing number 88, his old college number, after sporting 86 as a rookie. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20.
I don't expect everybody to be able to screen roll and throw me a lob or screen roll and take the lob from me. You feel me? Even though
yeah, my brother.
To the 23-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
What do
they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball down the field?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Open,
So Charles, tie game here. What are your
passes,
keys
bro.
as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and
hand
over,
with
but they're trying to true in the game of football. Who's going to block it? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Another
drop
throw
pass.
on second down, and
with
this
y'all,
one
people?
incomplete as
What's going on
well.
with y'all,
We
fellas?
saw this a lot in the first half,
They
and it
getting
continues.
dropped,
These
yo. They
receivers
dropping
just
the
not
ball.
able to
They
get
don't
much
want it.
separation.
Please
So that
do
means they have
rock,
to win the
Drake.
50-50
Please
ball.
do
They've
rock,
got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
Please do rock,
Contact and another incomplete pass. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Miami first down on a 14-yard pickup.
Switch it out on him.
A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. Throw left side complete. It's Grant. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
A handoff to the right side. It's Drake. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup. First down.
Right, 80! Hey, Keller.
Fitzpatrick now from the 50. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick.
Oh, shit,
that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
Hey, box drop. Mike 27. Mike 27.
To throw again, Fitzpatrick. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Oh, that's a tough 3rd down right there,
B.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
That was a good-ass catch, so. That was a good-ass fucking catch.
On 3rd down, Drake.
Oh, go ahead, Drake. Put that way. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Dolphins touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
That was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
That's my extra point, Walt. I just missed my extra point, my man.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see.
The Dolphins rush gets home, down he goes. Robert Kimdichie, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now it's the backup Simeon. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. Here comes Grant on the return.
Look at this shit, yo. I just ran my first punt return back, bro. Bro, I just ran my first punt return back.
In for a Miami touchdown. What a run. 79 yards on the punt return. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Oh yeah, yo, I'm about
Now
to make this 21-7 right here. 21-7 right here, baby. We going for 2. Get my points back.
They'll try and run with Drake. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Hey, Mike 52. Hey, Mike, Lee Griffin.
Now Simeon. escape, and down he goes. Muhammad Wilkerson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Simeon in need of something big following that sack, facing 3rd and long. Now Simeon. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
God, sir. Give me the
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Go, go.
Check 52 is the line. Check.
Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was the free safety, Jordan Poyer, that time there to make the play in coverage. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. A handoff out of the pistol. It's Drake. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. And he fires
I
one.
had his ass beat too, man. God damn, bro. If I would have waited that bitch out.
Just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Good timing, but not on
Good
money.
starting position for the Jets as they come on 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And down he goes at the 49 and a 3-yard pickup. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And
he's going to take it in
wow,
for a Jets touchdown.
How did nigga get wide open over there, yo?
Robbie Anderson with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year as his guys are back within a single score. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that will get one closer.
That play was
Now
what I
after the
had there.
touchdown,
That
it's
was on
Lachlan
play.
Edwards to kick it away.
That was supposed to be money. I just didn't wait. If I would have waited a little bit more longer.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Yo, Seeky, yo, I gotta get this nigga hands up, yo. This nigga dropping too many balls for me right now, yo.
And see the ball
like, you gotta catch these things, bro. I know you're a rookie and everything, bro.
Have a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Fitzpatrick gets this to Parker, and he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And he's going to
yo, how do they running into each other, man?
Picked off down near the 5.
Like, this shit crazy, yo. He's getting these fucking lucky ass interceptions now for tips, man.
Fuck, man. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. interception. Here's Simeon. He's going to float this one deep right. That's caught at the 25.
Damn, yo, like, how the fuck,
touchdown, New York.
This nigga got beat, man. Fuck, man.
64 yards. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
Back into the game, man. Take the lead.
From the gun, here's Simeon. And this will be caught. As they convert here for two.
Simmer down now, simmer down. I gotta get this crowd.
Well, the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
Fourth quarter. It's cool, we got it.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Why is they niggas
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. That's now 3 turnovers in the second half. Very costly. And earlier in the half, Charles, when I asked you for your keys to the second half, you said, hey, maybe try it, but it's going to be turnovers. That's been the story.
It certainly has, but I didn't expect it to be this much of the story. I mean, when you're getting up to 3, you're really putting your team in jeopardy.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Bell. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That shit should be a fumble, yo. He's getting smacked right from the head first,
now for him on the year.
Ain't no way in hell that he's doing
they've
that
absorbed
shit.
in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
No good.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Man, yo, I just fucked myself up this night, man. I gotta go.
It's a little tight, aren't they?
If they had scored a touchdown there, those will be big half moon grins right now.
They feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
I'm down.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
From the 27, Fitzpatrick. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. He goes underneath to Drake. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Play action now. Fitzpatrick. Right over the middle by Graham. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 19. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground with Drake.
Come on, Drake. We needed that.
Dolphins touchdown. Kenyon Drake with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT.
Got this lead. Give me that lead back, man.
By Sanders, and they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
26-5, Walt. Going down to the wire.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
To the wire.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take.
And that's caught
How
inside
do you
the 35.
catch that shit like that?
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
My God, yo, he is
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Here's Simeon. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender. I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll go again with Bell. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in position now.
Yeah, get the ball! Get the ball!
And the Dolphins have got it.
Oh, my gosh, yo. I thought I didn't get that bitch.
It's a missed opportunity.
I thought I didn't get that bitch, boy. He kicked the ball instead of picking it up,
They
yo.
got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball, so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Right back to Drake. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25
was that first down, Drake. Good shit, boy.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with a minute 7 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, Drake. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The Dolphins on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. On 3rd and short, Drake. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. A couple of first downs, has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now Drake. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. So a victory here for the Miami
that shit off.
Dolphins.
Keep
And
my
you've got to
ass
say,
just
CD,
now,
it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for Miami, it's a nice win to finish off what's been an ugly first half as they move to 2-6. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Don't wait for me to try to come up. That's 82,000. If you play a whole market, well, you can't go into the house. But you'll get 160,000.
Can you hear me, Chef?
I can't hear you now. Huh? No, I won, nigga. You got came back, nigga.
Oh, you came back and won?
Mm-hmm. I won by 1 point. 26-3.